We begin with fallout and a new development today in the struggle for the Cleveland Division of Police to attract new officers. The division has been fighting a tough battle for years to recruit and keep officers.
And the shortage continues to grow every week as more officers retire or leave for better paying police jobs elsewhere. Mark Namick looks at the recent numbers and at what could trigger a new wave of departures that has some officials worried.
The thing that is the unknown, and that's even scarier, is that we have probably another 200 or more officers that can go at any time, and that'll really put us into a crisis.
Cleveland hopes to boost police ranks this year to 1,640 officers, though recent recruiting struggles suggest the city will come up way short. Already 220-plus officers below the target, the men and women on the streets are overburdened and at times required to work extended shifts. Since January 1st, 73 officers have left, many just resigning. More than 300 officers are eligible for retirement this year, according to testimony during recent budget hearings. And looming large is the contract talks between the city and the police union, which is asking for a base pay increase and larger annual raises. Council President Blaine Griffin says without them, more officers will leave.
Other cities are poaching our officers on a regular basis to come here to make better offers and give them signing bonuses.
Just today, the Columbus Police Department was in town dangling far fatter paychecks, offering new and young officers $67,000 a year and $90,000 to officers with 5 or more years on the force. Cleveland pays rookies just $52,000 a year. Officers with more experience average around $67,000.
We are underpaid compared to other major cities. We're underpaid for what we're asking them to do. I don't think anybody disagrees with that.
Discouraging officers in Cleveland and other big cities is the increasingly violent streets and the perception that public support has dropped after high-profile police shootings. Cleveland faces another recruiting hurdle, Issue 24. A change to the city charter backed by voters in November that turns over some department decisions and discipline of officers to a civilian board.
We need to make sure that we support our officers and that we really let them know as a Cleveland City Council that we stand behind them and that we stand behind them as a public, that we appreciate their service because morale is really down right now.
A big pay increase for the police is not a given, the council president says. That's because Mayor Justin Bibb's budget spends more than it's taking in, relying on federal money to make ends meet. Griffin says the city can't get into a situation that it did in the early 2000s, when then Mayor Jane Campbell had to lay off hundreds of officers because the city was overspending. Laura?
All right, Mark Namick live for us tonight. Mark, thank you.